Hello, everybody out there. Wait and see how many people come in here. Let's see. Man, Saitama is at one of the all-time lows, lowest I've seen it in a minute. See two people watching. How's everyone doing out there? I know a lot of know some individuals was waiting to get my point of view on a lot of things that are going on. I'm gonna get into some of that. At least give my view on it. Uh, like I said, there are a lot of things going on, but you guys know how I do it. My view is kind of different from um, the majority out there because I look at it kind of in a unconventional, outside of the box way out there. Hey, Ron, how's it going? That's good. Good to see you in here, fam. How's everybody else doing? How you guys feeling about what's going on right now in the market, or with of course with the whole situation with Saitama? How you all feeling about it? Hey, Grant, how's it going? How is investing going for you? So, Grant, how you why are you disappointed in Lilly? I think when we look at things like kind of in when we look at it as just investing, and not one side or the other side, we kind of feel better about what's going on. We kind of have a little bit more patience when it comes to investing. I mean, a lot of individuals out there are, you know, they are disappointed in Lilly, disappointed in Saitama, but of course, me myself, as always, I look at it kind of in an unconventional way. A lot of individuals, a lot of people are mad also about Saitama Let me see what it say. I have moved Saitama token. Oh, so you move your Saitama tokens into Saitama without the purpose of with the purpose of buying Lilly. The thing is, Brent, me myself, I was waiting. I'm waiting because I know that the app right now is still being properly built. Okay, or the moving parts within it are being properly built. And with that in mind, I just said, I was not going to send any of my Saitama over there yet. Okay, I was going to just I had a wait and see approach to it. Okay, I think a lot of individuals jump the gun on that, but when you have situations like you have with uh, Saitama right now and Saitama, you got to have the wait and see approach. We can't FOMO in on a lot of things, because it could be bad for our investments. All right, now you have some individuals also that were having trouble seeing their tokens or couldn't get their tokens out. And that's unfortunate. Maybe they'll see them. Maybe they'll see them down the line, or something, or when it gets close to everything being fully complete. But with these projects like this, you always have to take a wait and see approach. Now, the issue, there are some. A lot of people had issues with the token, the new token that was released, but Saitareality. I made a video on that, and I gave you guys my view on it. Okay, so I'll talk more on it. All right, now I see it kind of like I see it as a business move. I see Realty as a business move that could also help Saitama and Saitama, okay, as a whole. All right, I see it as a stepping stone. All right, I think the Saitama team, I think that they are approaching. Okay, they're approaching the crypto right now as more in a business savvy way. Okay, you could put it like that. All right, I think that they are creating. I think that they are creating a financial resource to kind of assist the kingdom. Okay, and we all know what the kingdom is. The kingdom is supposed to be, or their kingdom is supposed to be, Saitama. Right? They are building, okay, financial resources to assist within the kingdom. Like I said, you guys got to look at this, all right, outside of the box. Okay, I look at this, like I said, I look at that other token as a business entity. All right, I look at it just like individuals would look at having like a corporation or a LLC. Okay, and I'm talking to you guys because everybody out there seems to be just talking, basic FUD. Every single move that the Saitama team makes is bad, blah blah blah. But me myself, maybe it's because I'm a business person. Maybe because I have businesses. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about it, and I want you guys to kind of just listen and think outside of the box on the whole situation. Okay, so I have a corporation. Now, my corporation, I have a corporation entity. Now, and I'm referring to the Realty token. Okay, a lot of people call it a crap coin, but they're not looking at it from a business point of view. All right, now listen. I have a corporation. Okay, I have a corporation, a C corporation entity. All right. I consider my corporation is like my main kingdom. Okay. There are a lot of moving parts. Okay, there are a lot of moving parts um, within that corporation. Okay. Now I also have like a few LLCs. I have corporations and I have LLCs. My LLCs are under my corporation because you can kind of wrap a lot of that stuff into each other. Okay, now those LLCs, they serve a certain purpose. Okay, they offer a certain service. They have their own income. Okay, now those services and income, okay, it caters to the moving parts within the corporation. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? When I look at a lot of the moves that Saitama is making, I'm looking at it from a business point of view. Okay, but everybody is not looking at it like that. Okay. Now the thing is, those LLCs, right? It helps my corporation grow and stand strong. It helps it grow and stand strong. Now, my corporation offers its own purpose also. Okay, but its purpose cannot completely fund or assist all of the moving parts. Okay, all of those moving parts require a certain service. Okay, and each of those services have, you know, it has its own income. Okay, those LLCs, they offer different certain services, and it has their own income, which means those incomes cannot commingle. Okay, it cannot commingle. Realty cannot commingle with Saitama because it serves a certain purpose. Okay, now like I said, it's assisting Saitama, but what Russ and the team, what they're trying to get done is going to require a different resource. Let's just say it like that. Okay. Now, let me see. What are these right here? Yeah, but I'm extremely bullish also on Saitama Grant. Like I said, this is the lowest that we have seen it. All right, that's the lowest that we've seen. We're probably not going to see it as low. All right. Now, look, I want to get back into what I was talking about with the corporation. Now, if you invest, right, and we were talking about the corporations and the LLCs. Okay, so if you invest, right, into my corporation, and I'm still in a way building up my LLCs to assist the moving parts, then you won't get the best of my corporation. But okay, but as I build, it will stand strong, and it will benefit your investment. It's just in its infancy stage. Okay, now some might say that you shouldn't launch if you're not ready. Okay, that's not how business works. Okay, look, a lot of your favorite companies out here, right? if a lot of your favorite companies out here, whether it's a clothing company, a food company, a food chain, if they've always approached business as I have to have everything done before I launch, they would have never gotten off the ground. Okay, the thing is this: if you have a leg to stand on, take your leap. Do not wait for the second leg to get up. Take your leap. That's what the Saitama team did. They took their leap. They knew that they were going to take some lumps also. Take your leap, take your lumps on the fly, learn from it, which is what they're doing because you see them building on the fly. This is what they're doing. You learn from it and adjust. Learning and adjusting will only make you better. That's what I believe that the Saitama team right now is doing. Okay, in my opinion, it looks that's the way that the Saitama team right now is approaching the project as a whole. That's how they're approaching Saitama. Okay, Saitareality, I do not see as a crap coin. I see it as calling in some reinforcements. That's what I see it as. Okay, I also believe that there could be heavy resources, okay, that could be attached to Saitareality. See, we jumping out here. You guys got to understand, like I said in my video yesterday I made about it. This real estate we're talking about, it's a whole different jungle when it comes to real estate. It's a whole new investment opportunities and partnership opportunities out there when it comes to real estate, whether it's in physical real estate or whether it's in digital real estate, like the metaverse. Okay, I believe that Saitareality could be a resource that could assist Saitama, because you got to understand this too. The dev team right now, they're kind of out there. The developers are kind of out there on the island right now. Okay, and the thing is this: you cannot do everything alone. Okay, you cannot do everything alone. All right, I believe they have cost. Okay, I believe they are outsourcing. Okay, and I believe also that they are not skilled. I believe that they're not skilled at a lot of what they want to do within Saitama. A lot of the moving parts within Saitama, they're not skilled in. Okay, they're not skilled in the moving parts. And the thing is this: there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I heard some people, okay, when I was looking at I was looking at some media yesterday, I heard people bashing outsourcing. Okay, why bash outsourcing? There's nothing wrong with it if you do it right. All right, that right there is the reason why a lot of people fail in business. They try to do, everything on their own. Okay, they're trying to do things that they're not skilled in instead of hiring the skilled to do the skills. Doesn't that make sense? There's nothing wrong with outsourcing. Okay, and look, I don't want to hear about, I don't want to hear about people being crooked and all of that. That's why you have contracts. Okay, if you're in business, you should know how to draw up a contract and put strict clauses in there. You should have a legal team also. Okay? You have to cover your ass when you're out here. I'm just keeping it straight with you. Cover your ass when you're out here and you want to get into a project. Simple as that. So if a person that you bought on gets out of pocket, it's a wrap for them. We don't want to hear none of that, oh, they got away with it. No, it's a wrap form. Cover your ass. If you hop into projects out here and you don't know nothing about contracts, you don't know nothing about legal teams, then you shouldn't be in crypto. You shouldn't be creating no crypto projects. No way. All right. So it's nothing wrong with outsourcing. A lot of the people that's complaining about outsourcing, they're some of the most gullible ones because they don't understand what goes into covering yourself when you got to outsource. I tell you one thing, a lot of the individuals that are complaining about outsourcing, if you invest into any of their projects, you'll more than likely get them. I mean, it's crazy. I heard a comment yesterday, they're saying if you don't have the skills, then you shouldn't create a crypto. Okay, but the thing is this: what if you want to? What if you want to create a crypto? What if you have an idea, okay, that you want to put out there and create a crypto? You can't stop because you don't have the skill. Do you stop because you don't have the skill? No. You get your legal team together. Okay, you write your contract with strict clauses in it, just in case we got to go to court, just in case I got to drag your ass to court. All right, you do your due diligence on the possible hires. All right, you make sure they understand what's going on within that contract. And you take your ass to work and build that project. Simple as that. Don't nobody want to hear about outsourcing. Outsourcing is bad. Outsourcing is not bad. Outsourcing is bad to the person because they ass don't know how to do it. Nobody is skilled in everything. You will never get ahead in business trying to do it all. Surround yourself with individuals that is smarter than you. Like I told you in the video, you can't be the smartest person in the room. That is where you will fail. You cannot be the smartest person, okay, in the room. That is where you will fail 100% of the time. All right, when you are the smartest person in the room, you stop learning. How can you learn from someone if you have no one in the room with you? You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You always want individuals in the room that's smarter than you. Why? Because you can pick their brain. You can forever learn. All right, when you're the smartest person in the room, you have no more push. You can never be too smart. Always remember that. You can never be too smart. So look, there's nothing wrong with outsourcing if you do it right. All right? There's nothing wrong with outsourcing if you do it right. All right? Let me look at some of these comments. Yeah, a lot of individuals were holding. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My comments are not showing up here, but yeah, a lot of people were holding Saitama to get into Lilly. They were holding Saitama to get into Lilly, but like I said, that situations like that, you gotta have a wait and see approach with that. You can't jump out there. All right, I know it's a lot of FUD and all of that stuff going on, but we can't jump out there like that. Okay, when we jump out there without waiting to see, we take our investments take a risk. All right. Hey, 7-day highs going. So you just added some more Saitama to the bag. Yeah, I mean this is the lowest we're going to see it. This is the lowest we're going to see it in a while. as time goes, it's going to go. It's more than likely going to go back up. You got to understand, projects like Saitama do not permanently crash and burn. It just doesn't happen unless it's like a rug pull or something. We all know this is not a rug pull. So yeah, guys, and like I said, for the individuals out there, I'm gonna talk more on the outsourcing. Okay, for a lot of individuals that do have the skills out there to build a project, good for you. All right, but what you have to understand is that a lot of people are just not there yet, but they do still have a passion to start a project and accomplish a dream. All right, they have a passion to start a project and accomplish a dream. All right, and a lot of individuals right now, they're talking about a lot of individuals, they feel some kind of way about Lilly and all that. They feel some kind of way about Lilly. They feel some kind of way about Saitama. All right, but look, there's nothing wrong with what Lilly did. There's nothing wrong with what they did. Okay, Saitama right now has a lot of complex things that is going on, and Lilly just didn't have the patience. There's also nothing wrong with what Saitama has going on. All right, Lilly just didn't have the patience. Number one, Lilly should have took their ass to Uniswap in the first place. That's what Lilly should have did. I mean, if you got a project and you believe in your project, okay, they should have went to Uniswap in the first place. Why even go on Saitama? Why even aim for Saitama? If you believe in your project, go on Uniswap. Okay, and the thing is this: it would have been going to Uniswap for anyway would have been more beneficial when you think about it. Because number one, if you're on Saitama, you only have you don't even have what an Ethereum pair for that. And then you got individuals, right, that are already feel some way about the Saitama. You have long-term holders. Then you got individuals that's selling. You got individuals that feel some way about the project, the Lilly project anyway, because of the FUD this out there. Okay, if you're a project coming out, I don't think that, in my opinion, I would never, if I had my own project coming out, I would never attach I would never depend on another project to be paired with. I want the Ethereum pair. It's going to benefit me, okay, in the long run. Okay, it would have been more beneficial for them in the first place. I don't even know why they did that. All right, from the beginning, I don't even know why Lilly, okay, wanted to be attached to a non-Ethereum pair. All right, and the thing is this also, a lot of those, look, no matter what you hear, no matter what the FUD is with Saitama, them long-term holders, they were not going for it. A lot of people that invested in Saitama on the ground floor or somewhere near the ground floor, they were not going for it. They were not about to dip into, not saying all of them was, but probably a majority, they were not about to dip in their bag to buy Lilly. They felt some kind of way about that. I felt some kind of way about that. I wanted to invest in Lilly. I'm going to still invest in Lilly. Okay? But I didn't want to dip into my Saitama bag for Lilly. Lilly needed to bring their ass on Uniswap. I wanted Lilly on Uniswap. That's where I wanted Lilly at, with an Ethereum pair. I didn't want to break into my Saitama bag for Lilly on Saitama. All right, that was the best thing for them. Lilly ban on Uniswap is the best thing for them, and it's the best thing for investors. So that's what a lot of individuals have to go. That's what they have to understand. And look, let's keep it a G out there also. Lilly rode Saitama's coattail. Lilly rode the coattail. All right. They needed an audience in the beginning, or they felt they needed an audience. They didn't trust themselves going on Uniswap in the beginning. They just didn't. Once they got that audience, they bounced. It was a hustle move. Simple as that. But I don't hate them. I'm investing in Lilly. When Lilly dropped, I will be there on the ground floor waiting. Okay? I'm an investor first. I don't have time for all of those community beefs and all of that stuff. All right, Lilly leaving Saitama's side. Okay, it will allow Lilly and Saitama to flourish. It's the best thing for both of them. Nobody should look at it and say, nobody should look at that and say, oh, they did them dirty. I'm on Lilly's side, I'm on Saitama's side. Don't be on nobody's side. Be an investor first. Being on sides can't help your wealth. 4 years down the road, okay, you want to have wealth. You don't want to be on nobody's side. Be an investor first. This was best for both of them. It's going to allow both of them to flourish. Lilly is going to do good on Uniswap. Okay. And, the Saitama team is going to feel like, they shouldn't have to look over their shoulders no more for nobody riding their coattail, nobody right there over their shoulder. It's going to allow both of them to flourish. All right, when Lilly left Saitama made a business move. Y'all got to understand that. That's what the Saitareality was. Lilly, I don't think they were down with that. Lilly was probably looking at Saitama like they got too much going on right now. And there's nothing wrong with having too much going on. You want to build an empire. You don't want to be a one-hitter quitter. Lilly thought they had too much going on. They didn't have the patience for it, and they rolled out. Although I still think them having that audience, picking up, some of that Saitama audience had a lot to do with it too. And one of the reasons why I also believe, Lilly left is because they found out they had the realization that Saitama was putting themselves first. Saitama said, "Look, we got some things going on. You're going to have to be with us. Basically, you're just going to have to wait." That's what they said. That's probably how it went. They basically said, we got a lot going on. You're just going to have to wait. Lilly didn't have patience. And we don't know. Something like what Saitama has going on, when they fully got to where they wanted to be, it might have been beneficial for Lilly. Who knows? All right. But Saitama it seemed like they had bigger plans. And the thing is this, Lilly could not do nothing for Saitama. They can't do nothing for Saitama. All right, so it's good that they went to Uniswap. They're not, they don't have to be looking over each other's shoulders at each other. They're separate. Let them do what they do. There's nothing wrong with what Lilly did. All right. And the thing is this also, I don't think the Saitama team should be rushing for anybody. That's how I feel. Let them other projects do what they do. Do what you do. Go ahead and build so we can get the best of you. We want the best of the Saitama team. We want the best of any of the projects they have coming out. Don't rush for nobody. Let them leave. Let them do what they want to do. All right, and then you have a lot of individuals out here talking about money grabs and all of that stuff. All right. Until any of that stuff happens, all right, it's just conspiracy. Because look, we don't know what the hell they making these extra projects for. It could just be all conspiracy. All right, but trust me, if it was really a money grab, if you have been had as an investor, if you had gotten, trust me, you would know. You will definitely know that. It's not going to be anything between the lines or none of that. It's going to smack you right in the face. You will know. So all those influencers out there, this is, got their whole conspiracy thing going on and all of that. It don't mean nothing, because right now all of that stuff is pending. It remains to be seen. The influencers putting out the conspiracies is just it's a soap opera to look at. Every day is, what episode are you looking at? That's how I look at it. I mean, if you guys are looking at those episodes, I hope you got some popcorn in your hands and a drink in your hand or something. I hope you're enjoying it, because that's all it is. It's soap opera. All right, they need their fix every morning, so they go through their whole conspiracy. A lot of the influence out here, they're trying to paint a picture. Okay, they're trying to bring a painted picture to life. That's what they're trying to do, bring a painted picture to life. All right, but what a lot of them don't understand is this. They're doing more damage to the investing community. Like I said, the investing community is not the same when I started. We didn't have all of this. I started investing 8 years ago. We didn't have all of this. I have not seen one influencer speak outside of the box, okay, on a recent crypto situation. Not one of them. Everybody is following the toxic people out here. Everybody's following the toxic people. I have not seen one person speak outside of the box on anything. I have not seen one person exercise their brain on anything. They just giving you lazy ass info, lazy ass conspiracies. That's all they're giving. Their brain not in the gym doing exercise. Their brain laying on the couch telling you half-ass info. Everybody following the toxic people. Even the people that was speaking, speaking their minds, they folded. They gone. They scared to lose. They're scared to lose that audience. They scared to lose views. I'm gonna tell you right now, I keep it a G. I lost some audience. I lost some views. A lot of you might not see it, but I have. All right, but I'm gonna still stay me, because that's the only way it's got to be. I came up in a whole different era. I didn't come up in this era of investing. I came up in hard-nosed investing. Back when I started investing, you had Bitcoin, you had Ethereum. It was hard-nosed. It was hard-nosed, no nonsense. It wasn't a lot of meme. Like I said, Doge was out there, but a lot of people was just trying to flip Doge. Doge wasn't even took serious. Even when Doge came out, you never heard of meme coins until like probably another year or two from then. Dogecoin was just sitting on the sidelines. Those hard-nosed investors, they wasn't taking Doge serious. They said, man, we're not buying that. We buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. We buying Litecoin. We're not buying that. All right, just look at my views, right? I'm only getting hundreds of views now compared to when I first started out, and I was getting like thousands of views. I'm only down to hundreds of now, but I'm still not going to change. I'm gonna still speak my mind. Like I said, a lot of them influencers out there, they scared to speak their mind. They got counseled by a lot of those other toxic influencers. So they following the trend. All right, I'm getting less views. I'm getting less thumbs up. I'm getting crazy comments in the comment section on my videos. But go back and look at my last video. My last video when I was talking about Saitareality. I'm getting crazy comments, less views, less thumbs up, but I'm still not changing. The only way I know how to be is real. I'm not changing for none of these influencers out here. You can be toxic all you want to. I'm the guy that live outside the box. Everybody else, they inside of the box. All right, that's why they can't see the vision. And the reason why I still approach everything the same is because, out of my whole 8 years of investing in crypto, it has That's the only thing that has worked for me. The way I approach crypto has always worked for me out of my whole 8 years. 100%. It has not changed. So why change because of toxic people? What I'm doing now in crypto is working for me. But what they're saying, what a lot of the toxic individuals are saying on the other side, you wouldn't think that. You know, the ones that used to speak their mind, like I said, all right, they've been counseled by other influencers. I'd rather get 300 views, okay, being real, than 2,000 views speaking against my beliefs. And it has nothing to do with you know, liking a token or being a fanboy or whatever you want to call it. I'm an investor first. I'm an investor first. I've held the dev teams accountable. All right. I made videos on that. I held them accountable. But you know, the thing is this, as they made certain moves, I started looking at things kind of like in a different way. I'm talking about when they were talking about the legal teams, outsourcing, newly created resources. I started looking at that all in a different way, okay? And then you know, my business mindset kicked in. That's the problem with a lot of the toxic people out there. They don't even have a business mindset, so they can't possibly see things another way. Because the thing is this, when I look at a lot of the moves that a project like Saitama is making, okay, they are moves that I would have made, okay, if I was starting up a business or needed different entities to assist that business. It's stuff I would have did. My business mindset kicked in. Everybody else can't see that. Now, like I said, you know, we don't know what a lot of these resources are going to do. But it's crazy that they always say that, oh, they bring out a different coin. It's a shit coin. Saitareality is just a crap coin. You don't know. They don't know what it's going to be. It's a It's a reason that coin dropped after Lilly left. Think about that. Nobody's thinking about that. Lilly left, the sky's falling. Say the realty drop, it's a shit coin. Nobody's looking at it outside of the box. These are individuals that look at everything on a one-way street. They never look at the street on the side of them going the opposite way. Think about that. It's a reason it dropped after Lilly left. Like I said, the moves they are making now, when I look at it outside of the box, it's some stuff I would do. It's some stuff that I've already did. Like I said, I have a corporation. I have LLCs underneath that corporation also. They're making business moves. Like I said, I've already done it, so I can relate. A lot of people, okay, that have not done that, they can't relate. How can you tell me something that you don't relate to? But I can sit up here on this live and I just explained to y'all the corporation and the LLC method that I do. How can anybody tell you something if they can't relate to it? I can relate to it, so I can tell you guys why I look at it a certain way. If you can't relate to it, you can't understand. All you have, and for the investors out there that tune into individuals that don't understand, all they have to lean on is the beliefs of the toxic. So if you don't understand, if you don't understand this, the only thing you're going to understand is the toxic side of things. All right. That's why I say surround yourself with individuals who understand what you want to understand. All right. The now, I'm gonna tell you right now, out of 8 years of investing, the now does not matter. The future does. There's nothing your investments right now can do for you now, but give you wealth in the future. Remember that bar. Doesn't that make sense? Remember that bar, guys. There's nothing right now that your investments can do for you, but give you wealth in the future. Y'all got to look at it outside the box. Y'all not. A lot of individuals are not looking at it outside the box at all. And a lot of these toxic ass influencers, they're not going to tell you this. All they're going to tell you is that the sky's falling. And then you're going to get stressed out every single day believing that the sky's falling. If they don't understand, you're not going to understand. You're going to be so confused out here. So my whole thing is this. If your investments can do nothing for you but give you wealth in the future, why complain? Why bash projects, right? Why bash projects in their infancy stage? All right. Would you cuss out a newborn baby because the baby did not grow up in 1 week? You wouldn't do that, right? It's not possible. So what are we doing? What are we doing, people? So that's my view. That's my view on everything. I'm an outside of the box guy. All right. When they zig, I zag. Zagging has always worked for me out of my 8 years, 100% of the time. 100% of the time. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of people out here zigging, and a lot of individuals are zigging right along with them. Yeah, look. He says apparently Russ made his money in real estate, so he has a connection to real estate. That should be more of a reason to not bash Saitareality. If Russ made his money in real estate, then he obviously have some real estate connections. Okay, like I said, those real estate connections is going to we don't know what kind of connections is connected to Saitareality. And like I said, real estate is a big market. It's a lot of money that flows into real estate. A lot of wealth, multi-millions, multi-billions. Every time something new comes about in the real estate sector, all of the wealthy, they jump on that. Look, just like what we got coming out, the metaverse. Real estate is going to be big in the metaverse. You know how many wealthy individuals are going to jump on that just to obtain land and flip land? It's going to be big. We don't know what's connected to that. That's why I say you can't bash that. And like I told you guys also in the video yesterday, look at a lot of the portfolios of the wealthy individuals out here. No matter what they got going on, if they got multiple streams of income, one of those incomes is real estate. You gotta look at it like that. He has a connection, so that's even more of a good thing. Imagine, like I said, imagine the Grant Cardones of the world getting in on like physical and digital real estate. Okay, that will be underneath, Saitareality. Imagine that. You got to look outside the box. I don't think it's a crap coin. You say, am I buying Lilly? Yeah, I'm buying Lilly. Like I said, what Lilly did was nothing. It was nothing wrong with what Lilly did. All right, it was a business move. Even when I said that Lilly rode the coattail of Saitama just to get that audience, it was a hustle move. You can't knock the hustle. It was a hustle move. They got the audience, and now they own Uniswap. They'll have an audience to invest in them, within them on Uniswap. That I don't hate them. That's what a lot of individuals got to do. They got to get out of hating projects when something happens. It's business. It's all business. You guys heard that before. There's no place for emotions in business. It's a dog eat dog world out there in business. You do what you got to do. You make your move and keep it moving. Yeah, I'm getting into. I'm definitely getting into Lilly. I'm like I said. I am an investor first, guys. I don't do the whole community beefs. I'm not on those sides. He says Russ got rich by doing business. I think he knows how to do business. Yes, I think that Russ is still in. Yeah, Russ has a connection. You don't bring out a token like that unless you still have some kind of idea, some kind of skill, or some kind of connections. They know what they're doing. Trust me. Like I said, a lot of individuals out here that's putting out food and conspiracies. I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because it remains to be seen. None of that stuff they're talking about has happened. Trust me, if it happens, you will know. You will surely know. So if it did not happen, you know, why base your investments off of, the conspiracies? Why base it off the conspiracy? Is yet to be seen. They said that Lilly was going to be. They said they claimed in the beginning that Lilly and Saitama was in cahoots to do like a money grab. Lilly gone. So now what? As people, as a lot of these influencers out here talk, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff start falling apart. And a lot of what they're talking about is just going to become a thing of the past. It was just talk. I bet, look, and this is the funny thing too. I bet nobody is looking into Russ's real estate background, but they posting everything about Lambos and possibly money grabs. Ain't nobody posting nothing positive. And like I said, I'm not on no side. I'm holding individuals accountable out here. Russ is not perfect. None. A lot of those devs out there are not perfect. But I mean, if you're gonna put one thing out, okay, put the positives out too. I've not seen one person do nothing, do no background on, or post no background on YouTube about Russ's real estate background. Post that. But the thing is this, they're probably not going to post it anyway because they don't want to get canceled. The first time they post something, that's probably the end of their YouTube career. They're not going to post it. Yeah, a lot of individuals, a lot of the influencers out here, they're just it's just emotions. That's all. It's just emotions. They were all caught up in both of them, and now one goes one way, they get emotional. Like I said, there's no emotions in crypto. There's no emotions in investing out here. There's no emotions in business. I like Saitama. I just told you what the deal was with Lilly. But do I hate them? No. When they drop tonight at 8 Eastern, I will be investing in Lilly. I'm an investor. I'm not an emotional ass person. I'm not emotional where I'm saying, oh, I don't like that they did that. I'm done with this. I don't do that. That's for these new generation of investors out here. Like I said, I came up before the meme coin era, before the NFT space, before metaverse. When I started investing, there was none of this stuff. It was only hard nosed, and I came up in a different time. Now I know it was only 8 years ago, but you got to think in crypto, 8 years, that's like that's like dog years. Look how much has changed over in 8 years. AP man, that's up. Look, I don't really give a lot of investing advice. okay? Because that slippage stuff, it affects the return you get. So that's kind of like investing advice. You know, when it comes to your money, I don't want to have no connections with telling you how to spend your money. All right, so um, you decide what the slippage is going to be. You can play around with it and see what suits you. All right, but not I don't really give investing advice on that. But like I said, I will be investing in Lilly. Whether it's going to be long term or not, I don't know. They're supposed to be dropping it. They're supposed to be dropping it tonight, 8 Eastern. Yeah, guys, I started investing a while back. I'm gonna show you guys something too. You guys want to see my old? It's just an old account. I'm gonna show you how I was investing back in the day. Like I said, I've seen some of the best projects come out in its infancy stage, right? And I still hold a lot of these projects. I'm gonna show you my old Bitrus account and my old order histories and stuff like that. I don't mind doing it. I don't even use this no more. Let me see. Um, Look, guys, I'm telling you, when I know what I'm talking about. I've been in crypto too long to be listening to a lot of these influencers out here. This is why I think outside the box. Let me see. So look, what this date say right here? This is some of my first Cardano purchases right here. What that date say right there? 11/27/2017. These some of my old purchases right here. Look at my old card. These are like some of my first Cardano purchases right here. This is when Cardano was real cheap. This is when it was real cheap. I've been in this game even before 2017. I had 3 years of crypto experience. All right, so I've been there 8 years altogether. So these were some of my first Cardano purchases. And like I said in my video, right? When Cardano came out, it was not perfect. It had FUD. They had a wallet, right? They had a wallet that was coming out. A lot of people bashed them because the wallet was bad. A lot of people bashed them because the wallet was bad. A lot of people sold because it was still FUD surrounding Cardano. Cardano was not perfect. This right here, I couldn't even move this into the wallet. I had to keep it on the exchange. I just stored my Cardano not long ago, kind of like on a cold wallet. All right, but this is how cheap it was. You know, we were able. It's not expensive. It's not cheap like it's expensive today. This like I think this was like 10,000 Cardano. So I just like taking you guys back in time sometimes. Everybody was big on this too. This right here is Verge. Everybody was big on Verge. A lot of people were big on Power also. Look, this is how we was getting XRP back then. This is how we was getting XRP. By hundreds and thousands at a time. But a lot of individuals, we were also selling it also. So yeah, I did. This was back in my younger times when I was purchasing. This was back in my younger times when I was purchasing a lot of cryptos. Look at my this was one of my Doge purchases. My first big Doge purchase right here. I purchased with some Bitcoin back in 2017. This was my old Doge purchase right here. I still have this Doge. I had more Doge too. Also on, I have more Doge also on on other exchanges and some inside wallets. But this was one of my old Doge purchases right here, and I never sold that. Neo, a lot of individuals were big on Neo. As you can see, I used to buy a lot of Neo. And right here, I bought more Cardano, like 1,000 more Cardano. People were on Cardano. This was the beginning, guys, when this was the beginning, guys, where everything, a lot of this stuff was cheap back then. This is back in 2017. Now, before 2017, all right, and look, a lot of, I want to say this too, because a lot of people want to know every time I'm making videos, you probably want to know why am I always referencing like Cardano and Doge. Okay, look, you guys got to understand this. All right, you guys got to understand this. When I started investing 8 years ago, Cardano was not out, right? You had Bitcoin out and you had Ethereum out. You had a lot of the OG coins out, right? But the thing is, you know, a lot of us were working 9 to 5s and all of that. We weren't making a lot of money like that. Okay. Or we were making decent money, but after you pay bills and all of that stuff, okay, you only got but a little bit of money to put into crypto. All right. You could put, you know, when I paid my bills, I would put have just enough left over to put maybe $20 in a Bitcoin, maybe $50 in a Bitcoin, maybe $100 into something like that. That's what we were doing. You got to understand, back when I started investing, we've already missed a boat on Bitcoin. All right, now Ethereum was a couple $100. You could get some Ethereum, like a whole Ethereum, but the thing is, you know, with you having a family, with you have to pay bills, you depending on your 9 to 5. We didn't have like hundreds of bucks to buy whole Ethereums, even when it was even when it was like 300, 500 bucks, right? We didn't have whole Ethereums. You know, we couldn't afford that. So for years, that first 3 years, that's all a lot of individuals did that invested like me back then, was buy portions of Bitcoin, not the whole Bitcoin, portions. Buy portions of Ethereum, you know, nitpick away at it until you get like a whole Ethereum. That's what we were doing. Okay. Now, you guys got to also understand this. When Cardano came along, that 4th year in 2017, that was our year. That was our benchmark for those investors back then. That's why I always reference Cardano and Doge. That was our Ethereum right there. We missed the boat on Bitcoin. We missed the boat on Ethereum. When Cardano dropped, that was us right there. That Cardano area is me right there. That's why I always bring it up. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I got into that early. Do you understand? That was our next Bitcoin. That was our next Ethereum. And as you can see on the chart, how you were able to buy Cardano back then. You know, just bags of it. You can't do this today unless you got hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. Look at this. Can you really go buy some almost $6,000 bag of Cardano right now? I mean, if you have the money, or if you're a 9 to 5er. This was 9 to 5 money right here. This how cheap it was back then. And I'm not bragging or nothing like that. I'm just telling you guys, I come from a whole different era. And I'm telling you, a lot of these projects I've held, and a lot of these projects is what made my portfolio. I'm giving y'all transparency right here. This is why I do not get caught up in the FUD. My technique of how I follow crypto has always worked for me, 100%. If I got caught up in the FUD, if I got caught up into the FUD, look at this right here. You don't see no sell orders on Cardano. You would have seen sell order. I would have been selling like everybody else. My same approach has worked for me for 8 years. All right. But yeah, that's the reason why I always reference that, because that's my error right there, guys. That's my error, 100%. This is how I say it. This is how I say it out. You have the Bitcoin investors who got in on the ground floor. You have the Bitcoin investors, and then you have the Cardano era investors. That was our time. So when people always see me say Cardano this, Cardano that, that's why I always say it. That's my error right there. Okay, you have the Bitcoin investors, you have the Cardano era investors, and now today you have the meme coin era investors. And one of the first major meme coins out in this era is SHIB. If you got into SHIB on the ground floor, this is your era. Because 3-4 years from now, okay, it's 3-4 years from now, these cryptos are not gonna be this cheap no more. And not gonna be this cheap no more. You're gonna be able to look back, like I'm looking back now at my era of 2017. Okay, and you're gonna be able to say that is what made me right there. You're gonna be if you are making YouTube videos or you're putting out any content, you're gonna be proud that you got in on an era like in SHIB or early in Saitama. You're gonna be able to tell people. You're gonna be able to reference SHIB. You're gonna be able to reference Saitama. People want to say, why you keep talking about SHIB and Saitama? Because those are the meme coins right there that made me. You may even be able to say Shibnobi is the era that made me. Okay, this is a new era, guys. Remember, I came from a different era, so I can't relate to what a lot of these. I can't get what a lot of these influencers are talking about. They're a joke to me. They are a complete joke to me. Okay, like I said, you have this era you have now. You have the NFT space, the metaverse space. Okay, you got all of that stuff coming out. All right, but crypto still stays the same, guys. I'm being transparent with you. It still stays the same. I wish I had my old laptop. I have it in storage where I had the Cardano app that received so much FUD. I wish I had my old. I wish I had like the old scripts where you could see where Cardano was getting a lot of FUD and they still succeeded. Like a lot of people, you would not think that Cardano has come a long way. You would not think that Cardano was surrounded around a FUD space, but they was. And look at them, they still rose. Okay, so we got to look outside. We got to look outside the box when it comes to our investments, guys. All right, don't take everything as face value. Look outside the box. All right, so yeah, I just want to be transparent from you guys. I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys I come from a different era. I think outside the box. Hey, Philip, how everything going, bro? Yeah, AP, I think that they can succeed. I think that if the dev team, if the developers stay on their game with everything they have locked, laid out right now, it will succeed. It will succeed. If you stay on your game, there's no way you can go Okay, but you gotta understand, we're in the infancy stage. Give your money a chance to work for you. If you be impatient, you're not giving your money a chance. If you're not giving your money a chance, you're not giving your wealth a chance. You will not have wealth in the future. Like I said, a lot of these old investments right here is what made my future. It's what made my portfolio. Okay, a lot of these investments and other investments I made, it allowed me to leave my 9 to 5. Give yourself a chance. And I'm not just talking about with Saitama. I'm talking about with any crypto that you in. Give yourself a chance. If you approach crypto, in a level-headed way, you will succeed 100% of the time. I know that because, like I said, I've been there for 8 years. Like I said, before the Cardano era, we were all just buying portions of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then Cardano dropped, bam. That was our era right there. It's our time. But there's a lot of individuals also that got caught up in the FUD and sold. Even when look at my what page is my Doge on? Like, this is one of my Doge purchases right here, right? When Doge came out, a lot of individuals weren't taking it serious. We just buy Doge and sell. You'll see a whole bunch of buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Okay, but just imagine a lot of individuals who are sold. Now, I did a lot of buy sales also with Doge, but some of them I did hold. I wish I hadn't done that, but I can't lie. It was a meme coin. It was a meme coin. Nobody took it serious. Everybody thought it was stupid. And yeah, I can't lie. I was in that group too. I mean, just buy selling big bags of Doge. I think this was like when Doge was what, 5 or 6 zeros back or something like that. Doge is damn near almost pushing $1 now. And think about this also. Doge don't even have a use case. Doge don't even have a use case, right? But they damn near push $1. Now you could say that, oh, it was because of the celebrities and all that, but they still don't have a use case. So where you think Saitama is gonna be at in 2, 3, 4 years from now? I mean, come on, be honest with yourself. They're not gonna be at 7 zeros back. Sheeb right now, Sheeb is not gonna be at what? Sheeb is what, 4 zeros back? It's not gonna be at 4 zeros back. It might goddamn near be $1. It might be. You got to look at crypto level-headed. Nobody's going to tell you that. No sooner a coin drop or something, people going to say it's a shit coin. They're going to start spraying FUD. And then you're going to get roped up into it. And then you're going to start doing crazy stuff. Or not crazy stuff. You're going to start making decisions that you weren't even thinking about. Decisions that are not your decisions. Hey, Philip, the thing is, Philip, it's still early, bro. You're still in the early stage. You're not going to get much movement. And that's what you have to understand, is that that's normal for crypto. When I going back to Cardano again, when I invested in Cardano, do you know how long Cardano stayed at like they stayed at like 2 zeros back, or like a 0.5. They stayed there for like a couple years, bro, before it even got where it is now. We have to know how crypto works. Crypto don't move like that. Crypto is a slow game. That's why I say you have to have patience for crypto. Crypto it's good you're holding. When you hold, that means that, okay, your holdings are collecting history. Get past your first year, first, bro. Get past that first year. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Not financial advice, but I mean, no crypto works like that overnight. Crypto doesn't work like that overnight unless you get in on the ground floor of a project. For example, Lilly drops tonight at 8 Eastern, right? That's the ground floor. We down here. We on level 1, right? We on level 1, right? You get in on level 1 on the ground floor, your money, your investment is going to go up. Okay, and then you're going to see some returns. But even still, it's not going to be multi-million. It's not going to be millions and billions of dollars. You know, you'll have some a few $1,000 return. Okay, you know, you're going to have some return, but it's still not going to be where you want it to be until some years down the road. Cardano was not where I wanted to be until 4 years down the road. Crypto works the same. Any cryptocurrency, all crypto works the same. We can say we want movement, but where is it going to move at? Even with Saitama. Look, if Saitama was 100% done, right, and you had everybody on there trading, the NFTs, the metaverse, all that stuff was popping on Saitama. Okay, you would have got one big pump. They would have had a nice pump, probably would have killed a 0 or 2, maybe 2, who knows? And then it goes into consolidation for the next 2 years. That's how crypto works. That's how crypto works. When Cardano finally got their shit together and their wallet was where it needed to be, they had one big pump and it went into consolidation for like 1 or 2 years. That third year, we seen another pump. That fourth year, we seen another pump where it reached $1. It's how crypto works, Philip. You got to give your investment a chance. 8 years of investing. 8 years of investing. That's how crypto works. You get your one big pump, and then you go into consolidation. Them consolidation years, you have to have patience. If you don't have patience in the consolidation years, you're going to sell. When you sell that investment, you sell that history, you start back over again. When you start back over again, you get impatient with crypto. Okay? So I just want to, that's just how I approach it. Now you see how I am explaining things to you guys, how the process is. That's why I say it. A lot of these investors out here, they have never seen a process in their life. A lot of these influencers never seen a process in their life. You got some of the biggest influencers right now ain't been in crypto for a whole year. They only been in it some months, but they're out here trying to give you some advice. They're out here spreading craziness. They don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even believe what they're talking about. You see how I am explaining process to you guys? These influencers out here they have never seen. I've been in crypto 8 years. I always say that the process is 4 years. Out of 8 years, I've seen 2 processes. It works every single time. But these influencers out here ain't been in crypto for a year. They ain't been in it for 2 years. So if they never seen a process, how would they telling you make any sense? All right, they see something like Saitareality drop and say it's a shit coin. I'm able to see it drop and come and tell y'all a whole goddamn different situation that's going on. How am I able to think outside the box but nobody else is? I'm a business guy. I see the business moves that they're making. I have a corporation. I have LLCs. I have LLCs under my corporation. I know what a business move looks like. I've done a lot of business. I've created entities to assist my main business. How am I able to tell you guys this, but nobody else is? All we're saying is that everything is a shitcoin. Everything is a money grab. I mean, do individuals have any other value to add to the audience? They have no value to add to the audience at all. They can't add no value. It's nothing they can tell you because they do not know. They have no experience. How you gonna be in crypto for less than a year, but you trying to spread some craziness? It's crazy, guys. We gotta think outside the box. So what else is going on with you guys out there? What else we want to talk about? Y'all having any road bumps? Y'all having any road bumps in y'all crypto journey right now? What's going on with y'all? Let me look at that. But yeah, I wanted to be transparent and show you guys some of my history. I have been into a lot of these projects that I invested in. I still hold XRP. I've been in XRP for forever, it seems. Holding has worked wonders for me. All right. Like I said, I wish I had more, but I was a big seller back then, but I still have a good amount of a decent amount of XRP. And I just want to be transparent and show you guys, okay, how processes work. That was the point of this. I wanted to show you guys how processes work. Nothing is overnight. Let's look at the charts. We got a little bit of consolidation going on right here. I could see a possible run coming up. Yeah, Philip, I got into Vault. I like what Vault has. I like what Vault has going on. I got into Vault. It remains to be seen if it's going to be long term or not. Like I say, I do a lot of research. When I get into something, I always keep tabs on these developers out here. All right. I want to see what the developers are getting into. I want to see what they were connected to in their past. Okay. But yeah, Vault, I think someone did I don't know who it was, but I think it was like they had some AMAs and stuff like that. I think they're fully doxed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I actually got some off of Uniswap the other day. I'm also bullish still on TARP too. I got some TARP. Remember what I said? I'm an investor first. Remember I made that video on TARP? How I said TARP shouldn't have jumped out there. I disagree with how they jumped out there when they made those comments about Shib Nobi. I still stand on that. But at the same time, I didn't say, oh, I'm not investing in TARP. TARP has a really good use case. They got some good stuff going on. I'm an investor first, guys. Okay? I just had to put that out there. But that didn't make me run away from TARP. I added to my TARP position last night, actually. And the same thing with Lilly. Lilly had their situation going on with Saitama, but guess what? I'm gonna be right there on the ground floor of Lilly. I'm gonna be right there at 8 p.m. Eastern. Ain't no time for emotions out here in the investment game, man. It's all about that wealth. I'm thinking about that wealth down the line. I'm not thinking about no emotions. Yeah, Grant, man, you gotta only spend what you can. Only spend what you can. You know, because we got other responsibilities. You know, we got family, we got bills. All right, we don't have to rush anything. Just getting in, because we're still early in the crypto. So just getting in to crypto in this era is good. Just getting in is good. That's the most important thing. I mean, I'd rather spend $50 to $100 or $150 or whatever I got, putting it into crypto, rather than going to buy me some shoes or buy me some clothes or some crazy stuff that's not going to bring me no return. Getting in is all that matters. Okay. So look, guys, I'm about to head out of there. For a lot of individuals that came in late, if you want to hear what I talked about, I did go into everything that's going on right now with Saitama, with Lilly, with Saitama, with Saitareality. Okay. So if you guys want to see what I talked about with Lilly, Saitama, and Saitareality, along with some other stuff, then rewatch this broadcast. Okay. Because I did, like I said, I'm an outside the box guy. I gave y'all some outside the box info. Okay. Like I said, I approach crypto a different way. I came from a different era of investing. I came from that hard-nosed, no nonsense of investing era. All right. So like I said, it's an hour. Look like it's an hour long. You guys tune in, watch certain pods at a time. Watch like a few minutes here, a few minutes there, but I did get talkative in it. All right. So if you guys want my advice, tune into that. All right. And for the individuals out there who have not subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And you guys can also follow me on Twitter at Realm of Crypto 1. And I will follow you guys back. All right. So that's my piece on it. I hope you guys found this piece valuable. Okay. I hope it was I damn sure hope it was a breath of fresh air to what you're getting out there already. Because like I said, you ain't getting nothing but the FUD. And the individuals that were speaking their mind, they're falling in line because they don't want to get canceled. They're not speaking that. The stuff they're telling you, they don't even believe that. And like I said, it has nothing to do with being a fanboy. It has something to do with being an investor first. All right, be an investor first. Don't be an emotional ass person, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you be an emotional ass person your whole investing career, you ain't gonna have no wealth down the line. All you're gonna be doing your whole investing career is flip-flopping, flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. In 3 or 4 years, you're gonna look up and you're gonna still be right in the same place you was today. All right. So think for yourself, guys. Think outside the box. Okay. Learn some business out there. All right, use some downtime to learn some business. If you guys want to, for example, I know there's a lot of stuff about Rust going on out there. Okay, and a lot of individuals that don't understand the Saitareality. If you want some better understanding, go look at Rust's real estate background. Go do that. Do something new. Do something that's different from what the toxic ass stuff that they're giving you on YouTube. Do some research on your own, and then you will start to see the big picture of things. Okay. Not only that, any crypto. Read these white papers out here. Do some research. I know it's the boring work. It's not exciting stuff to do. You'd rather be doing other stuff, but it's the only way you're going to get the bigger picture. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to say that, and I will catch you guys later on the Up and Up. All right, howdy.